Ladies and gentlemen, the moment we have all been waiting for. Because this girl, Ari, has been hyping on social media for the past 4 or 5 years of how wealthy she is and how affluent she is and how a man should pay her rent, pay her mortgage, buy her clothing, and she should not do anything. She should not cook or anything because what? She's beautiful. She's one of those women who has basically re-socialize an entire population of women to be focused on material things. And her boyfriend Moneybagg Yo, which is a fake rich rapper, basically helped to push that narrative. And so they were in the public domain, sharing gifts, giving each other's cars, selling the image that, oh, we have so much money, we can give each other $350,000 cars. We are buying each other's houses as gifts. If you're not buying a house for your woman, you're a bum. And so many unsuspecting females who follow social media, females who follow reality shows, who want to be like the thought Kim Kardashian, who has slept with 90% of the music industry to get where she is at. Think that this is the way they should go. So they are now looking at their men who do regular 9 to 5 jobs, regular good guys, college graduates, guys who have simple trades, to basically dish out tons of money and not ask for the woman to bring anything to the table in return, because according to Ari, women are the table and they should not bring anything to the table but an ass and a beautiful smile. And so today it was revealed that she and Moneybagg Yo are breaking up. And guess what? Moneybagg Yo repossessed the Lamborghini truck that she was driving. And it is also stated that the truck was leased. This was also revealed a month ago by a fellow American artist, K. Michelle, who said that her cars were rented and were leased, and she rubbished the claims. However, as we know, when relationships conclude and persons are going through that bitter stage of breakup, that's when persons' true characters or their true feelings for each other, tends to overflow. And so Moneybagg Yo has released information and has released the paperwork for the truck to show that, hey, this truck does not belong to her. This truck was leased. In other words, he also exposed his own self to show that he was faking, because all this time he was trying to sell the narrative that he was so rich and he was so happy in a relationship that he could casually buy $250,000 cars for this girl. So this is a lesson to a lot of females. So stop paying attention to what you see on social media. Stop demanding material things, extravagant goods, expensive Birkin bags, Lamborghini trucks, Mercedes Benz, and all this bullshit from your man who has a regular 9 to 5 job. If your man is not selling drugs, murdering people, killing people, robbing, scamming, you can't expect a man like that to have a little value for his hard-earned cash, and he's going to splurge on unnecessary things, to give you a hype in the public domain. It is better that you find a nice guy, a nice decent guy. You two come together, you two work very hard and very smart, invest your money, start businesses. You can do it the legitimate way. Most billionaires were not made through drug dealing and scamming and rapping. Most billionaires were actually made starting from simple beginnings, coming up with ideas, starting businesses, putting their money to good use, and as such they are successful. You can do it too. So stop expecting your 9 to 5 men to compete with these fakes. A lot of these rappers are not even rich because they're signed to another rapper who's signed to another label who's signed to another label, and so their money is been split up like 5 separate ways.
Oh my
so they're
God.
faking it in the public domain, just like you have guys in your community, in your hood, who are flat broke, but they go to the club and they change $400 into dollar bills, hold it to their ears and pretend that they're rich. It's the same thing on a wider scale with rappers. They lease these cars, they rent these cars, and then they stunt in the public domain and try to pretend that they are Jay-Z. They are no Jay-Z, they are no Puff Daddy, they are no Dr. Dre, they are no Kanye West. Most of these guys aren't even internationally recognized. Moneybagg Yo can only perform in the United States. He can't go to the Caribbean and perform 20 minutes of music which people can relate to because he's not known like that. So stop putting your men under pressure. I had to break up with a girl recently for something like this because she wanted me to send her through school. You know what I mean? I should be competing with Moneybagg Yo. You know what I mean? I should be competing with 21 Savage, who was a simp for Amber Rose. You know what I mean? I should be competing with rappers who are wasting money tricking on women. Most of those guys aren't even, you know, desired by females. They weren't even desired by females. So a lot of them, they get a break. They are just now getting introduced to women who are hot. And so that is why they are tricking on women. If they grew up like me and were very desired, you know what I mean, by this age, they would have known not to trick, you know what I mean. A woman should like you for who you are and not what you can give to her. You know what I mean? But a lot of these dudes, they weren't desired by women, and so they grow up not understanding that they're not supposed to be tricks. You know what I mean? Relationships are supposed to be based on real love and affection and mutual respect. So I'm quite happy that Ari was exposed today, you know what I mean? And to see City Girls take another L, you know what I mean? It's quite happy. It's a happy moment. And as you can see here where AB posted, the broke bitch must go but the Bentley must stay, because Antonio Brown went through a similar thing. You know, Antonio Brown, AB, went through a similar thing a few years ago when his ex was, you know, acting up, and he kicked her to the curb and took back his Bentley, and he said, yes, the broke bitch must go but the Bentley will stay. So you can go but leave my car. You know what I mean? And that is how you deal with women like these who put so much emphasis on faking it before they actually make it. I'm out.
Money up off me mother data so she happy. Now waste me money for no stripper shitty body. Must see mother goody got pussy grippy cocky. Me send you my run.